They said the bombs were holy, fell from heaven's hand. Now there's halos made of barbed wire in this scorched up land. Preachers with their lasers, brotherhood with laws. They all want your soul, but we've just got claws. We don't pray to towers, we don't kneel for gold. Our gospel's in the feedback, raw and uncontrolled. You hear us in the static, howling through the scars. We don't need no savior, just 6 strings and scars. No gods, just guitars, sing louder than the lies. No thrones, no temples, just truth under open skies. No masters, no martyrs, we ride under busted stars. No gods, just grit, no saints, just guitar. You can keep your visions, you're vault-born kings. We're strumming a revolution on broken strings. Found our faith in the echo of a rusted chord, and the scream of the frets cuts deeper than a sword. They wanted idols, so we burned them down. They wanted order, but we gave them sound. You want a leader? Look in the mirror. We're all we got, and the end's getting nearer. No gods, just guitars. No scripture, just a song. No power, armored prophets telling us what's right or wrong. No chains, no crosses, just rhythm in these bars. No gods, just grit, no saints, just guitars.
Found your camp by the canyon wall. Bones in the sand and chains by the stall. Thought you could vanish like smoke and dust, but we ain't ghosts, we're the ones you can't trust. You took what you wanted, you laughed while they cried. Counted your caps and the collars you tied. Now the collars for you, it's wrapped real tight, with your name on a list and your soul in our sights. Your next slaver, hope you run fast. We got boots, we got blades, we got rage that'll last. Your next slaver ain't no place to hide. We'll burn your flag, take your chain, and spit in your pride. Justice and it walks in the dust. You think the way's forgotten? You think blood don't call blood? You put folks in cages, we tear them down and build graves from the scrap. Your next slaver, don't pray, don't lie. That mercy you're begging, we watched it die. Your next slave
Well, howdy, and welcome back to Fallout 4 with mods. I am Bubbleonia, and it is a Wednesday night, and I am ready to play some Fallout 4, some Sim Settlements 2, some Heather Casdin, some Radio Free Commonwealth, so let's go. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't got the slightest bit of a clue right now whether I am actually live or not. You see, when I first started doing this, the stream manager for OBS failed to launch completely. I had to completely restart my computer to get everything to work again, and then it popped up with the wrong information for the wrong stream. I had to edit it. You know how it goes. It's been one of those days. I heard my friend Cat Pants complain about the same thing earlier, so who knows? Are we really live, or is this just Memorex? I've got no clue. But on the off chance that we are live, welcome in. And we are getting ready to continue our survival run through Sim Settlements 2. And we've got all the good tunes coming straight at you from Synthetic Psalms, the man Ronaldo Moon himself, as well as all the best quests and hot Fallout action from our man KingGath and the entire team at KinggathCreations with Sim Settlements 2. Toss a little Heather Casdin in, and I think you're in for a pretty fine night. So here we go. Welcome to Wicked Shipping Fleet Lockup. We're about to take care of some survival business over here. That includes grabbing a set of keys that we can use on Wicked shipping containers all throughout the Commonwealth. Heather, where you going, babe?
Hey.
I need you to do me a big favor and unlock that terminal. And then we're going to go grab a couple skill magazines and run back and see what Preston and the gang are up to. As it turns out, the problem that I had at the end of the stream on Friday was relatively easy to fix. As Raven Swift would put it, always completely log out and restart your game when you run into bugs like that. And sure enough, that worked fine. So.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
So yeah, here we go. Now normally I would go in there and clear the whole building first, but frankly I just don't see any reason to do that when I'm here for something rather specific. And in this case, it's the key to the Wicked shipping truck, so.
That was tough.
I mean, kind of, but not really, right? Dog meat, please, buddy. Buddy, come on.
Bingo.
Hey, look at the Grognak magazine. Always got to pick up the Grognak magazines. It wouldn't even be Fallout if we left those laying around, would it? Kids all over the Commonwealth crave Grognak.
You never see a feral without friends.
You never see a feral without friends. You know, she has a point. They usually do come in packs. I think that's one of the defining attributes of a good feral group is they assemble in number to get the job done. We're gonna go ahead and turn off any in-game radios. They're not friendly to streamers and content creators whatsoever. that's all right because we've got synthetic Psalms and we can get it done the right way. Ghost Rider 231, the Xenomaster himself. Thanks for checking in, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've had nothing but problems, man. I mean, real quick, because I know you got to get back to your stream, but when I launched it, it said it was launching, but only in safe mode. And if I wanted to do something else, I needed to restart. I stopped it as quick as I could, but long story short, I had to restart my whole computer, and then OBS would work correctly. So who the hell knows? I don't know. It's one of those OBS days. I was watching my friend Cat Pants over on Twitch earlier in the day when I was out driving, and she was having the exact same problem. So I think there's a little bit of a hiccup at the old OBS servers. Hi, Raven Swift. I just made KG say, "Why is my crotch so warm?" I love it. I love it. You're so bad. Hi, Raven. It's good to see you. So yeah, we came over here to get the key to the Wicked shipping trucks. And, you know, moving on with our, why do I want gold flesh or rocks? What am I looting here? Moving on through our survival playthrough, trying to get things going here with the keys and the magazines and all the things. Turns out it was easy to fix the problem on Friday, Raven. It was exactly what you said. Just restart your game completely and then Preston talked to me, no problem. So I freaked out over nothing. I'm a little paranoid, you know. It's been one of those years for the old Bethesda games. It seems like I'll get along a certain length into the game, and then the game just starts to break. And it's in spite of, I mean, from my point of view, the best practices I think I can use. So, and always have stuff to learn, obviously. So, no big deal. But I am very happy that that problem turned out to be a nothing burger. Yeah, all it took was a complete restart of the entire computer. I don't know what exactly was fixed, to be honest with you, because I chickened out and just did that big restart fix first, and it worked, I think. But you said you didn't get a notification, or Ghost did, so who knows? It's possible it didn't actually work. I do appear to be live, though, so hopefully I can get 3 people throughout the night to watch me on Twitch. And if I do that 2 more nights, then I'll make affiliate, which will be fun. Nice milestone. Hey, Heather, come here.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Talk
all
to me,
ears.
sunshine. I need to avail
Let's see what you
myself
have.
of
You
the
won't be
fine
sorry.
selection of your products and services. Yeah, she buys rocks, I guess, now. Okay. It's a dirty job, but somebody had to do it. All right. Yeah, oftentimes it's best not to ask, unless you're talking about Hubert being bad and King Gaff saying, "Why's my crotch warm?" In which case, asking is always even funnier, right? So. Want to get the skill magazine for double the meat. It comes in super handy with Rad Stag and a couple other meats that give nice stat bonuses, right? But it is lovely to see your faces and have some chat over on my right monitor. I can definitely play to an empty house. It wouldn't be very punk rock of me if I couldn't, but it's a lot more fun when there are friends around, so. It's always best not to ask is also the philosophy I use whenever I need to ask Mr. Ronaldo Moon what the hell Russ took my job and my gal means, but I think I'm just going to use my imagination in this particular one. You're the innocent one.
Civilians, I'm A mandatory curfew is in effect.
Not a mandatory
Return to your work
curfew.
immediately.
Anything but that.
This is pointless. The war is over.
Irrelevant. Under the terms of the Martial Law Act, Section 12.J, those refusing to comply with a curfew order are to be pacified. Repeat, will you comply?
Will you comply?
Repeat, will you comply?
Will you comply?
Repeat, will you comply?
Will you comply?
Absolute
Repeat,
zaniness.
will you comply?
Will you comply?
Civic malfeasance detected.
Oh. Well, that didn't work out the way I thought it would at all. Heather's just standing there. She hasn't even drawn her pistol. She's like, oh, what the hell just happened to my road dog? Well, well, well. Am I really? Okay. Since we're over here, let's go talk to Preston, see if he has another quest for us. You know what's funny is if I run back over to that bridge, it'll be a completely different random encounter. You gotta love the random encounter system in Fallout. Won't be the robot at all. Probably the super mutants with a settler hostage, or maybe some raiders set up on the bridge taking a toll, or just attacking anybody who tries to cross. But the chances of it being that robot again are pretty slim. So. I love it. Help out or get lost. The entire place represents my help. Marcy. It was gold. No, that was solid gold. I lost my head over that one. I tried to tease the robot, and apparently I didn't have the juice.
Hey there.
There's something I need to ask you.
Is there now?
Guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to us.
Well, you know what? I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the...
You'll notice I still haven't removed my batting helmet. My gift from Jake. I kind of like that look. It's nice. It didn't help me at all with that robot, but it's nice.
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones
help
that
us,
came.
Minutemen!
The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead.
Hey, Mo!
So
What's
I
up,
ended up in charge
Arcane?
of the survivors.
Good to see you
We
guys.
never found a safe place to settle.
Welcome in, welcome in.
One disaster after another.
We got Preston working, but only
You
when
saw
we
how
push
it
his
ended?
buttons correctly.
We
So
conquered.
that's the idea, I think. As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive, Colonel Garvey.
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I
With
could
that
barely
outfit?
protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen.
Preston's
but I
confidence
think
is a little
we can.
shaken, I think, after the events of the last 20 days or so. I don't know the first thing.
I don't know the first thing about the Minutemen.
That doesn't matter. The Minutemen of the last few years are gone, and nobody's gonna miss them. We don't need any more petty politics, or squabbling over resources, or arguing over who has seniority. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
Can you explain what the Minutemen are all about?
We're citizen soldiers. The people of the Commonwealth banding together to protect ourselves.
And in this mod
and
list,
decide
they
our own
actually
future.
are.
That was the original idea. And it was
Because
a good
I'm
one.
the general, he
The
does what
Minutemen
I
fell
say.
apart because our
There are
leaders forgot
patrols
what we were supposed
and
to stand for.
outposts everywhere
think
as I
you're the
level
one
up
who can
with
bring the
Minutemen
Minutemen back
soldiers.
and bring the whole Commonwealth together.
And I can't have quests dumped into my log randomly by settlers or Preston Garvey. Thanks to Who's the General and You and What Army Too. It's delicious.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard.
Welcome
I feel like this is a
aboard.
whole new start for the Minutemen. And the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General.
I am the very
Our last
picture of the
leader was
modern
General
Major
Becker.
General.
After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new
General Rock
Now it's your job to make it
action.
more than an empty title.
Or in this case, I think it's
Anything
General
else?
Rock de Casbah. Isn't that right, Mo? General the Casbah, can you come over here for a second? We need to have you settle this dispute. No, nothing.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Shame you can't pick up all the little settlements from around the Commonwealth and move everybody into one big place, like Concord.
I mean, that's kind of the idea. It's just that that feature hasn't been fully implemented into Sim Settlements 2 yet, Heather. But you've been partially implemented into Sim Settlements 2 now. There's a little Heather Casdin plot, and yeah. Things are looking up in the old Commonwealth. I am the very model of the cartoon individual. You get a little Istanbul, not Constantinople. And then you get all kinds of tongue twisters. That's nobody's business but the Turks. No? You guys never heard that one? Fine. We'll put on some Preston. Or, excuse me, Preston. Sorry, Ron. We'll put on some Radio Free Commonwealth. I did take a listen, by the way, to my home radio, Raven, to try to get a quest started from that. And I heard an interesting tidbit about the drive-in and settlers moving in there, which is kind of true, I guess. There's a donut shop there. But it jumped right into an Elvis Presley song right after that. And I went, ooh. So, yeah, glad I wasn't streaming at that moment. I was just doing a little testing. And that was definitely the kind of thing that you get re-demonetized for sure. So gotta make sure I listen to that, but only off stream. I guess it's Soft Rock Day on the old Radio Free Commonwealth. The Animaniacs were great. I mean, I was a full-grown adult when they were on TV, but it didn't stop me from enjoying the shit out of it. Then my kids came along and everything turned into Bear in the Big Blue House, and but the Animaniacs were definitely my favorite. All right, real quick, we're just gonna run in here and grab the key. Although I do want Heather to get her
Hold up a
skill up
second.
over here.
Yes?
She opens up 5 normal terminals, and she'll be able to do advanced. So. We're picking the brain. Well, the Animaniacs were the best. Same thing we do every night. Try and take over the world.
Got it.
Why, thank you, Heather. Am I older than you? My God, how rude. I've got the vapors. I'm sure I'm older than you, Raven. Probably, yeah. Absolutely. Unless you're 56. In which case, we're exactly the same age. I are the old. Well, in real life, I'm just middle age, really. But on the internet, I'm pretty freaking old, let's be honest, right? Oh, I don't mind answering. It don't bother me at all.
Powering up. Protect
Old Uncle Dick Moonshine always told me getting old's not for wimps.
citizen.
Oh wait, that's Starfield. I'm getting my wires crossed here. Sorry about that. Occupational Hazard is streaming both games every week, so. Still, the story holds true. Excuse me,
And
sir.
that, my friends, is how it's done.
Right? Should have been done just a little bit faster to avoid having to take any heather dust to mend my wounds, but you know what? That's fine. We can avoid picking up that ghoul flesh this time. Oh yeah! You're 40 plus. That makes you old? Sure, Bob. None of us are old. Not 40, not even really 55 or 56. Although it does sometimes feel that way, not gonna lie.
Nice.
All right, Heather. We've almost accomplished everything we set out to do by coming over here. You can go away.
Perfect.
Grognak the Barbarian. I love it. You're a wee bit older than me, but just a bit. Aw. You say the sweetest things. Now, the gentleman that made this fine mod that gives us all of our wonderful music, he's definitely a lot closer to Mo's age. So it just goes to show you can have friends in all kinds of strange places. Oh, I've got some other good news, by the way. I went and had lunch with my my parents and my youngest son today, and he has excitedly agreed to journey with me to Good Springs this year, second weekend in November, for the Fallout Fan Fest. So that is definitely a thing that's going to happen. Father and son matching Pip-Boys. And last I checked, I think the lovely and talented Ronaldo Moon will be going as well. Yeah, that's right, you are a Leo. You were talking the other night about Leo's season,
Protect.
which
and
made me
serve.
giggle and cringe at the same time. But I'm not going to tell you why. But happy pre-birthday. I'm sure we will figure out some way to celebrate that event. Obviously outside of the normal things you do offline, but whenever you're online and you're ready to celebrate it, we will definitely, have you stream, throw a big shindig, get everybody to come over and obviously throw subscriptions and likes and maybe even sing some old songs. Well, Fallout Dad's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. It's going to be a good time. It never ceases to amaze me, by the way, how well that kind of thing goes over. Because there's just a shitload of awesome theater kids / creatives out there, in their 20s, 30s, even 40s, who apparently have never heard their dad say, "I love you," and "I'm proud of you." And so when you put on a name tag that says Fallout Dad, and every time you meet somebody, you look them in the eye and with all the sincerity you can muster, tell them how proud you are of them. Some people just take that really, really well. Nobody ever takes it bad, you know. But not as a manipulation thing or anything, but just as a service I can provide in my, what do they call that? My Dodgers? No, not Dodgers. Well, in my advanced age, I guess. Hello, sir.
Excuse me.
Please. I'm so thirsty. Could you spare any water?
I mean, okay, sure.
Of course.
Here you go. Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Fallout Fan Celebration in Good Springs, Nevada, down near the border of California and Arizona, is the second week in November. And thank God for that, because the first year, it was in the last week of August or the first week of September. I can't remember which exactly. And it was so hot. You know, it's like literally right out of the game, patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Yeah. Much, much better in November. It gets cold at night in November in the high desert, so. But tons of fun. This is the first year they're actually charging. And when I checked in with Old Man Liver a little while back, he regretted having to do it. I think it's $45 for the whole weekend if you buy your tickets in advance. But he needs a head count so he can get the right number of porta potties and stuff out there, because the first year it was like 500 people. Second year was like 1,200. That was the first year we went. Last year it was close to 5,000. I think they're expecting something like 10,000 this year. And they have multiple buildings and stages for live music, and Trudy from the bar in Fallout New Vegas will be there with her band, and they do this shit-kicking, you know, New Vegas style cowboy kind of rockabilly music. There's karaoke with all of the Fallout New Vegas songs, obviously. Lots of great food, but they're going to have tons of food trucks and probably 75 or 150 porta potties out there this time around, because the year we were there, when there was 1,200 people, I think they had 10, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't like, oh, it was real stanky, and it wasn't like that at all. They had it set up really well, but oftentimes the line for the porta potties was almost as long as the line for food, which is fine unless you're drinking a little bit, you know, and then suddenly you're like, oh man, I gotta pee. And then you look over and there's like 10 people deep waiting in line for a porta potty, and you're like, oh, no, no, no. So hopefully this year he's got a whole line of them, you know. Mr. Caution Gaming Channel, how are you today, sir? Welcome in, man. Good to see you again. How have you been?
Got it.
I've been doing real good. I think probably not tonight, but by this weekend sometime anyway. If I get 3 streamers in my Twitch channel, I'll be an affiliate for whatever that's worth, so it's a fun little milestone. I've been doing this for about a month and a half, 2 months, 5 nights a week, and having a great time doing it. So the little milestones help kind of focus you, I guess, right?
Hey,
So,
Nice, you're doing Fallout 3, huh? Very cool. Running it with mods or just vanilla?
hey,
I'm all ears.
Are you though?
let's see what you have.
Products that improve your health and well-being.
All right. Well, let's see. We can get rid of that bourbon. Can't make anything good with that. We have any other post-war, pre-war food? Heather loves to doctor that up and sell it to random strangers. I won't eat it. Doesn't look like it. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna need some more of your fine products, Heather. Like all your bone meal, and one each of these lovely teas. Thank you very much. All right, and then if you would be so kind as to put all this stuff in that backpack you keep bragging you moved stuff around in and made more room for my junk. Well, there you go, my friend.
Hey!
Appreciate it. No mods. All right, cool. Very cool.
Good riddance.
Right? The alien I feel is lying about his intentions in the Veil quest. Yeah? You think? I think you may be onto something there, Mr. Burns. I have not too many comments yet on that one because I have yet to get past the second quest on stream. I have gotten to about the middle of that off stream. Never done Beyond the Veil. Can't wait to do that as well, so. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not really all that, I mean, it would beat driving for Uber, since, my, work as a journalist and editor is largely dried up in this golden age of, the GPTs, but, yeah, that stuff's really far away, you know, like making rent bail money or whatever with, your streaming. But just the milestone of it is a fun little thing, I think, so. No. That really hurt. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong at all with playing Fallout with no mods. I think it's fantastic. A no mod playthrough is a lot of fun. The only thing that I probably could never do now, that I don't have to, is play without Radio Free Commonwealth or all of the songs that Ron has generated for the Fallout stuff. Because playing Fallout without the Fallout period-friendly music is just super depressing. It's just not the same for me to not have that kind of 30s, 40s, and 50s type thing going on. And unfortunately, our friends at the record labels and the publishers and whatnot, they want to take all the revenue in the world if they hear 15 seconds of one of their songs. So. And,
Yes.
As a professional musician myself with 2 records under my belt, the less that those fuckers get, the better. So, especially for 75-year-old songs. So even if I were to play Fallout 3, which I'd love to do, I would definitely need to make a playlist of Synthetic Psalms, Fallout songs, and get it over there one way or the other, whether it was in a mod or just playing in another window. Bamboozler! What's happening, buddy? Good to see you. I love it. It says I need to eat. Yeah. Properly fed. Good. Still parched, huh? How's that? Is that better? Alright. So I think we've done just about everything we can do. We've grabbed the magazine for double the meat. We've grabbed the key so that we can open up any wicked shipping truck container throughout the Commonwealth. Welcome back from work, man. Always awesome to see your face, and I'm glad you made it through another workday safe and sound. Sometimes I feel like that's the best that we could hope for, right? I Just gave this guy a free purified water, and he's still sitting there like a bump on a log. He really ought to wander over to Sanctuary and put his ass to work.
Thank you. I'm just gonna rest here a bit more until I get my strength back.
All right, buddy. Head over to Sanctuary when you're done. It's just, yonder. I know you can't really hear me because you're not programmed for that, but that's just a damn shame, you know? Well, thank you so much, Mr. Caution. I appreciate that. And I'd love to catch your Fallout stream. Hell, I was having fun when you were playing COD the other day, or that was probably 2 weeks ago at this point, but when you get old, sometimes the days just fly together. But I love to see your face, man. Thanks for the kind words. That's freaking awesome. See, that's what happens when you feed Grandpa after night. He gets a little weird. Well, if it isn't our friend. Well, you didn't even budge. I'm gonna take your meat regardless, though. I need that. Don't ask for what for. I'm doing a little experiment. It's called How Much Fun Is It to Play Survival Without Being Constantly Encumbered? Oh, I got stink all over me. It's killing my hit points. No. Ugh. Now I got the fatigue. They are like gremlins, for sure. I know mine was. He was always constantly, pull my finger this, and let me take you out back and tell you lies about lizards. My grandpa told me once, I must have been 8 years old or so, I was up at his house in Yucaipa, California, and he took me out back, and he says, you see that? And I say, what? And before I could even react, he slapped his hand down and caught a lizard that was crawling across like a, you know, a decorative brick, 3 foot tall privacy fence type thing. And he picked it up and it was all wiggling and stuff. And he goes, now if a lizard loses its tail, not only will it grow a new tail, but the tail, if you put it in a jar and poke holes in it, will grow a new lizard. And I believed him, of course, because I believed anything Grandpa said. Gremlin bastard. And so, you know, the next time I was out trying to catch lizards, I didn't catch one, but I got its tail. So I threw that thing in a jar and I left it sitting on the porch with a bunch of holes poked in it. Came back to visit Grandpa and Grandma a couple weeks later. And don't you know, it was just a kind of a shriveled up tail in a jar. So I know. Not that great of a story. Doesn't work with death claws either. I've tried. What's up, Dorgan? Good to see you, buddy. Ah, Mr. Caution over on the Twitch. Thank you so much. You rule. Yeah, apparently I've met all the other requirements, I guess, for affiliate, like, massively. Not massively, but I mean, like, I've met them several times over. But the one I have not yet met completely is to have 3 people in the chat simultaneously on 4 separate days. So I think I have 1 or 2 more of those days, and I get to be affiliate. That little milestone is over, and, you know, I can look forward to the next ones, I guess. Don't keep to my schedule and just keep doing the same thing regardless, but it's nice, so. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That is freaking awesome. Are you over there, hold on a second. Gang, give me a second. Are you on Twitch as well? Because I'm on both. I like Twitch better in my car because there you are. You said you're not streaming on there right now, and I got that. But anyway, there's a follow back for you. So just in case you're ever on there, when I'm out driving in between fares, I like to throw Twitch on. because YouTube plays funny with my Bluetooth and my stereo system for some reason. It often won't let me adjust the sound. So. But thanks for that follow, man. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Thorgan. That's awesome. What is it? Jake's private? Hey there, Slick.
Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your pip board. I got some news on the comm-up. After a little tinkering, a few replaced parts, and a whole lot of cursing. I've still not been able to turn it on. Not exactly the best news, I know. But as it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use. However, here's some good news. Acquaintance of mine did some information digging. Made a little discovery. Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may find a second comm-up in better condition.
Well, shit, what do you know about that? I guess we're going to downtown Boston, people.
I'll be waiting for you there by the time you
You'll love to hear it. Gotta find a bed on the way down there. Technically, I could for sure save without it, because I turned on saves in my Ultimate Survival mod, just for safety's sake as a streamer, so I don't get stuck in a situation where I lose several hours of progress. But I try not to use it if I can avoid it. Oh, look, we've got a new one of those guys over there. Why, that's just terrific. Those are my favorite kind of guys, not block. Oops. So yeah, we're headed to downtown Boston, and hopefully, I think I know exactly where we can find a bed to grab a quick survival save on our way down, so that will be good. Go down and meet Jake and see if we can't get ourselves into some type of rambunctious trouble. Where'd it go? Boy, I have a lot of radio stations for some reason. Oh, poor Bubs. Come on, Mo. Brad was a character. It was a different time, too. You gotta understand, like, there was very little sensitivity when it came to us kids, you know? 1 minute, you're in big trouble for not being tough enough, and the next minute you're in big trouble for not taking better care of yourself. So, but I know they loved us, so it's all good.
Huh?
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Trash can Carla is not what she seems. She is, actually. Sorry. I'm not trying to imply that she's a synth or anything. That's not true. That's definitely not true. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
Trash can Carla, do you have any rad bands? Oh, you do. You do. I was watching Raven's stream the other day, and she had rad bands on her character, and I was like, I gotta put that back in my game. I have got to do that. So let's go with gold and pink. That'll work. Oh, no, don't cancel.
Sure thing.
Yep. Okay, so we were gonna go with gold and pink. I will wear the gold. Heather.
Hey.
I got something for you.
Yes? I wouldn't say no to some noodles.
I know you wouldn't. But see, the thing is, I don't say no to noodles either, because they got water and food at the same time. But I tell you what, yeah, I don't think I have any. I have minute noodles, I think. You want some minute noodles? Not the best noodles. Better than no noodles. But what I really wanted to give you was the Rad Band Sniper Pink. Look at that. All right. Oh my God, the rad bands are so cool. And I had completely forgot about them, and then I was watching your stream, and I must have seen them a dozen times before in other streams earlier. But suddenly they caught my eye, and I was like, holy shit, rad bands, I forgot all about those. And I think Glitch Finder, and there's a couple other ones that have patches up, so you don't have to have the armor weapon keywords requirement anymore, which is great, because I don't run any of that stuff anymore, so. Bada boom, bada bing, I got rad bands. Yeah, but like, she's a really cute cop. I mean, come on. If she pulled up and she was like, give me your driver's license and registration, you'd be like, yes, ma'am. Officer, ma'am. Officer, ma'am. Hey, no problem. Larry, man, it's the best to play while we were watching somebody stream. Pull out your favorite game and play, man. It's no big deal. I love it. Oh, thanks, Larry. That's freaking awesome, man. I appreciate that. I don't think it's about the followers right now, but it's lovely to have a new follower. That's not what I'm saying. It's more about, I guess the requirement was like, it was a bunch of hours, 4 times a month streaming, and I do like 22. So that was easy. But the one requirement that I had not quite yet made was 3 simultaneous viewers or 3 viewers in a stream, something like that. I don't remember. And that's, I didn't even know I was creeping up on it, to be honest with you, because for the longest time, all I ever had was those guys that come in and they're all like, hey, buy viewers, $100 for 100 viewers, or whatever those things are. And I always just block those, you know? But they're not chatters, they're not viewers really, they're bots trying to sell you, you know, some shady service. But then Thorgan started going over there every once in a while and chatting or doing that type of thing, which was cool. And then the last couple Starfield streams that I did, like Sunday night, I had like almost 50 people between Twitch and Starfield, or between Twitch and YouTube. It was nuts. I couldn't even believe it. It was a lot of fun, and I was flabbergasted that there were people talking to me over on Twitch. So I went and looked, and it popped up with this box, and it said, hey, you're Path to affiliate or something. And I went, oh my God, that's cool. So I guess I'm gonna hit that this week. You know, and again, that and $7.50 will give me a cup of coffee, but it's a killer little milestone, and it's fun. You know, I like that kind of stuff. I did. Yeah, I had several actually. Which is weird because sometimes my Twitch page gets stuck behind my YouTube page, the way I have to stack my windows up. But I just figured out, like, I guess technically too, if I have people watching me on Twitch at the end of the night, I can actually, why is this guy still popped up like this? He's like blocking all other chatters. I'm still trying to figure out how this whole Twitch thing works. But anyway, I guess I can raid out, which you can't do on YouTube until you have, I think it's 500 or 1,000 subscribers. So, you know, it's kind of a bummer that way. You can tell people, put a link in your chat, say, hey, go watch, you know, XYZ, you know, or whatever. Go watch Raven, or go watch Ghost, or go watch Thorgan, which is cool, and I should remember to do things like that when I've got friends that are streaming, for sure. And I don't always, because sometimes you get to the end of a stream and you're tired. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Here I am, yakety yak. 1K subs and 4K watch hours to raid out? Okay. Yeah. So... Oh! The humanity! No way. That is freaking wild. Okay, so we literally don't have anything that we just did done. Ah. The absolute humanity. Now I get to do it even better. Yeah. But anyway, I guess you could do it on Twitch like from the start. I had no idea. So, not that it's ever been that big of a deal, except maybe on Sunday, this last Sunday, when I had, like, I looked over as I was closing out of my streams, and I had something like 7 or 8 people. So anyway, I downloaded this app, the Twitch app on my phone, and that's why I started listening to it in the car. But it's got a stream manager in there that reminds you to do that kind of stuff, so very cool. God, I don't know. Do I even want to do that stuff now? Good old Fallout. I'm gonna have to get myself a Brits mod for Fallout 4, man. Mo's like, unbelievable. How do you let this happen to yourself, Bubbles? I know. It's terrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna skip that for now. Maybe wander down, get some rad bands, and continue upon our merry way. And we'll worry about getting that key and whatnot another time. Maybe even off stream, since it's on stream now twice already, you know, so. This is what happens. See, here's the thing. I tried to explain this before, but Fallout 4 will only run on my left screen. And there isn't a way that I know of to easily force it to run on my right screen, which is normally where, you know, Starfield and Dune run. Because of the way my chair sits and because of the inbuilt desk in this patio room that we have back here with our computers on it, I'd have to put my chair in a really weird position and there'd be no place for my knees to look at the screens in the same way that I can when I'm playing the other games. So, I'll get to talking, I'll get to bullshit, and I'll be talking to people about Fallout over on the chat window, and I am literally on my left shoulder with the game screen window. I'm not really looking. And because I have thousands of hours in Fallout 4, I get this kind of cocky, it's no big deal, like I know where I'm going, I could do it blindfolded kind of mentality, and I'm dead. One shot to the head, dead. Which is fine, I don't care, but in order to preserve the sanity of my lovely friends and viewers, I'm not going to put you through that a third time in the same half hour or 45 minutes. So we'll just bypass this this situation entirely. Unfortunately, Trash Can Carla was not there because I didn't go off and do all that other stuff, so. And if my voice sounds a little different, it's because I actually set back a little bit so I can turn and face the screen more correctly, so I can kind of see both.
Won't be able to pick this. Lock tight.
Oh, well. So I might be a couple inches off from where I was before with the microphone. I apologize. Hopefully it still sounds okay. It gives us something to grunt. There'll be plenty of death scenes, Mo. Don't you worry. We're headed to downtown Boston at level 14, I think, and we're doing it in a rat storm. So. Now, I don't have Darkstar for Fallout 4, but honestly, you don't need Darkstar for Fallout 4. There are things like that, but they are, strictly speaking, not required.
Get inside and
Bingo.
the storm blows over.
Well, I agree, Heather, but there's not really an inside to get to, unfortunately, my friend. So we're just going to have to book it and hope for the best. How in the world is this place still burning after 210 years? That just seems a little
There's
extra.
never been much here. The crazy Addon lovers showed up a while back,
Bingo.
but that's all the excitement this place has ever seen.
Not necessarily true. There are a couple mods that make terrific use of this junkyard, but you know what? There's also a crap ton of mole rats, and look, nuka grenades. I'll take a nuka grenade, sure. Why not? No, you're not going to get me to fall for it. You're not going to do it. There's no reason to fall for it. I'm not going to... Is there a bed right there? No. The bed is in the heavy-duty rad area. No, not worth it. Not worth it. Jank. I see jank. Jank detected. I wonder if it's always like that or if that's some kind of mod conflict. That's wild. I've never noticed that particular rebel pile of jank before. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is, Ghost. Just some wastelanders starting themselves a little bit of a fire. Look, Heather, we outran the rad storm. Ain't no problem here. We're good. Bomb's got my name on it, son. No, no, no. Not gonna run over the top of a landmine. That doesn't sound super effective whatsoever. Where are we coming down here to see Jake? Well, there appears to be some kind of ruckus or a commotion of some sort over here. What do you think, Heather? I'll show you guys a trick I learned from many a true nerd and many of his Fallout survival, one death and one death only live streams. They can't get you if you're hiding in the flower bed. For some crazy reason. Yeah. It's a little bit of an exploit, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. At least until you find a sleeping bag, right? No, you don't get to fuck with my dog. Oh, now I gotta come out of the flower bed. You're pissing me off, guys.
Ed,
We may have a...
Keep your distance.
Well, I'd love to keep my distance, but my dog is down. Can't have that. Alright, get back over here before the truck blows up, you guys. Damn it, man. See? You see what I'm saying? I knew that truck was gonna go at any moment. That was just the luck of, well, I was gonna say the Irish, but I guess that would be a bit of an exaggeration. It was lucky anyway, let's put it that way.
Excuse me.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Actually, I didn't listen to the radio signal. I'm just trying to survive out here like everyone else.
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe.
The way you charged in and jumped in that flower bed?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult.
Look at that,
Since
Thorgan,
the
I made a
moment we
fair
arrived
point.
in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue
Welcome
fixing
back to
it,
YouTube, my
we could use
friend.
an extra gun on our side.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well.
I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, that was a
Over
mutant
there
turkey.
is
Ghost
Scribe
Rider.
Halen and Knight Reese.
We're
on
running
recon
mutant
duty,
menagerie,
but I'm down
so
a
we've
man
got
and
all
our
kinds of
supplies are
crazy
running low.
mutant shit
I've been
running
trying
around
to send a
here.
distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Oh, I don't see why not. Let's go.
Time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
What I really want is a sleeping bag.
Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I appreciate that, Dorgan.
All right,
Very
civilians,
kind of you.
It's time to prove your worth.
I'd love to knock that
Head
little
into the police
milestone out.
station
I know it
and
doesn't
quiet.
add up to much, but it would be
And let
fun
me
to
know
say,
when we're
so.
ready to begin. Let's move
Wow, I'm
on.
a Twitch affiliate.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Affiliate.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit, especially if you hold your nose together like that. I'll take that paintbrush. I don't know what it is with all this ghoul flash. What am I supposed to do with ghoul flash? That must be a mutant menagerie thing, too. Damn you, Rust. Well, there's quite a bit of good junk on these guys, for sure. And we will take it all. And we will definitely go in and use the sleeping bag. What do you guys think? Sleeping bag and help the Brotherhood of Steel on their mission? Or sleeping bag and then come back later for the Brotherhood and go off and help Jake in downtown Boston? What sounds like more fun to y'all? I absolutely have no idea. I've been trying not to pick it up because it seems super grody, but I've never seen it before
Your prognosis
unless I'm running Mutant Menagerie, so I'm thinking that's got something to do with it.
You're all hard, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
Hopefully it breaks down to something that isn't meat, because ooh. Jake or the Brotherhood? And no, we will not be laying down on this filthy mattress without making sure we are fully and properly fed. We'll resist infection and parasites. We are properly hydrated. Let's pick up an hour's sleep. And we didn't get a funky disease. All right. Ooh, cool meat barbecue. Ooh, yeah. Well, I think that's at least 2 votes for help Jake. So
fucking tastic. We're gonna spend some time with the Brotherhood.
we are. But Heather, Sarah, we will get to Mars eventually to help your ex-boyfriend or your father's brother's dad's best
Sorry
friend
about the
or
other
whatever
guys.
it is. But first, we're gonna go talk to Jake. So just hang tight. These guys will wait.
Why are you cutting me so much slack?
I joined the Brotherhood not too long ago.
What
I
the
used to
hell
be like you.
conversation is this?
Wandering alone. So I know what it feels like when every single person you bump into sticks a gun in your face. Look, it may not seem like it, but Dance is a good man.
Oh, Dance seems fine.
He's just all soldier. Protocol is his
Hoorah.
bread and butter. And Reese? Well, Let's just say he's as hard-headed as a Mr. Gutsy. But you know what? I trust both of them with my life. Because they're good people.
Well,
That's hard to come by
lady,
nowadays.
why the hard sell? Yeah, okay. We'll be back. I promise. I just gotta go down the street and do a thing for somebody at a stoplight. Don't worry about it. Lovely. All right, good, good, good. Okay. Fun fact, that building is sometimes a thing, depending on which creations you have installed. I do not currently have it installed, but sometimes it is a thing. Right. We gotta go get some cooking oil, Paladin Dance. We'll be right back. Try not to think about it too much, Mr. Dance. That's the great thing about Paladin Dance, though. You could go, like, do most of the rest of the game, at least up to the part where you go in and find Kellogg. But you can do most of the rest of the first act anyway, and come back there, and it's not like, you haven't been gone 10 minutes. He's like, you ready to go? I sure the hell am, buddy. All right, let's go. You know, it's no big deal. There's this built-in sense of urgency to a lot of things in Fallout that's kind of a massive illusion, man. It's kind of like that movie, you know? You're a guy, pretend to be a guy, dressed as another guy, and then they turn to the other character and say, who the hell are you? And he goes, I'm a rooster illusion. That's the urgency in Fallout 4. The rooster illusion. Heather, are you seriously fighting people right now? I didn't want you to fight people right now, Heather. I don't find those people to be terribly interesting, to be perfectly honest with you. And they're certainly not worth fighting at our level, not without a sniper rifle. Heather. Yeah, that's what I said. Come with me. Oh God, are you serious? Oh no, okay, she's right there. I thought she ran off over the bridge again. I'm like, man. Oh God, there's a trading caravan caught in the crossfire. That's just terrible. We definitely gotta help.
No choice.
There's some firepower. Just follow the sign.
Diamond City is the place to live, I tell you.
Look at
You made
these
the right choice
badasses.
coming here.
You came from across the Charles? Long hike.
Stay sharp. Never know what's around the next corner.
Here the different raider groups are carving up Concord like Christmas turkey.
Not anymore, pal. Not anymore. Yeah, well, they love to build that in, but that's the one actually really cool thing about Starfield, in my, well, not the one, but one of the cool things about Starfield is there's like not a shitload of that fake sense of urgency in that. They kind of learned their lesson, I think, a little bit, so. Yeah, go off, do whatever you want to do, but remember, we've got a mission when you're ready for it. You know, it's that kind of thing most of the time, so. Which I actually really enjoy and I think contributes a lot to its kind of, I don't want to say casual, but kind of cozy feeling that you get from Starfield as opposed to I mean, let's be honest. Fallout 4 is kind of a cozy game for me too, but only cozy in the sense of the word that Bubbles would use the word in. Not cozy in the sense of a word that any other lover of cozy games would recognize as similar, I don't think. But Starfield is kind of a cozy game in many respects. You could spend hours just building ships or, working on settlements. I've watched some of you guys do it, Tommy on a settlement for hours at a time. Clearly Larry building ships that must have taken 20 or 30 hours minimum to put together. There's a cozy feeling there. And I guess you could say there's the same thing in
open the gate.
Fallout 2 if you take into account
Crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Piper.
if you take into account like settlement building and
My
stuff.
job.
But from a
Doing your job.
like gameplay standpoint, it doesn't have that same kind of cozy vibe, because I think in part that weird sense of urgency that's packed into every aspect of this quest.
Piper. Seeing that article
Do
you
they?
wrote was all
Yeah, okay.
lies.
That's fair, man. Maybe my interpretation is more universal than it
Open this gate right now,
seems,
then. I live here.
For sure.
You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
I mean, actually, I'm looking for the Charles Amphitheater, and I got kind of turned around, but sure.
I just got here, but yeah.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy?
Listen closely.
You have enough supplies to
You
keep
can
the
hear
general store
Heather
stocked for a
breathing a
whole
lot
month?
of shit about Piper under her breath.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all
Oh,
the
a
supplies?
supply.
Jeez, all right.
Those hand gestures are the best.
Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
No, Raven, absolutely. It absolutely is. Super important in game design, for sure. But with a game like this, or Starfield, or whatever, that you find yourself playing multiple times, kind of over and over again, many playthroughs, that sense of urgency can be distracting from what you signed up for that day, I guess. Does that make sense? Like you signed up to work on a settlement build that you were working on or whatever. And meanwhile you got, Preston breathing down your neck, or so-and-so breathing down your neck. Oh, you gotta save your son, or you gotta track down this or do that. And you know better that you can ignore it, but it's still kind of the meta overarching theme of the scene and setting that you're in. Which I think is an argument that people often employ against it,
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
That's classic Piper. Lots of talking, lots of lying, and if you spend enough time with her, there'll be a lot of prying. She's a pain in the ass.
Piper, who let you back
Now,
inside?
on the other side of that, there's actually a... What just happened? Hello? Interesting. Oh, well. We got Crash. Damn you, rad bands! So what I was going to say was there's this other side of that argument, and I've seen... It doesn't happen so much anymore. I think after Fallout 76 came out, people found another target to gripe about. But from 2015 to 2018 or so, it was pretty common to see these long essay videos about how little narrative sense the game made because you're trying to track down your son. Some would point out that you don't even really know, yada, yada, yada. But yet you get distracted building houses and all that kind of stuff. And that never made any sense to me. It always seemed like the kind of argument that, you know, somebody who is still in high school or maybe had just graduated high school would make. Because if you were to come up out of that vault and take off and, you know, go straight out into the wasteland looking for your son, number one, you'd have no idea where to go. Number two, you'd have no idea what kind of dangers you were up against. You would have no allies, no friends. You wouldn't know who to trust. And you would probably be dead within the first 6 hours, if not the first 6 days of your adventure. You just don't know enough to be able to successfully complete that mission. So one could argue, and I think Jake successfully argues through his story in Sim Settlements 2, that the best way to find your missing child is to put together a full community with communications and trade and all of that type of stuff, so that any news about your missing loved one will filter back to you. So the opposite of urgency in this case is agency, I suppose. And you build in agency by doing a lot of the side quest stuff in Fallout 4. Mr. Morp, how are you, sir? Good to see your face. I hope you are having a lovely night. Dorgan says, that's the beauty of Bethesda games like Fallout 4 or Starfield. They can be exactly what you make of them, cozy or not cozy. It's the player's choice and how they choose to play. Yeah, and often in the same game session, right, Dorgan? I mean, I could see you doing some Xeno hunting, and depending on what planet you're on, trying to finish off that particular planet's worth of Xenos, you're not really in that much danger. And then later on, it's Bedlam and Darkstar all the way, and you're fighting for your life and risking getting one shot. So the cozy and the not cozy, sometimes in the same game session, just a few hours between them. And Raven makes the point, the entire reason why I made a channel in the first place, by the way. Thank you, Raven. It's the mods, man. I can sell you a shotgun or a knife, and they will keep you alive for sure. But the real secret is in the mods. You can turn these games into anything you want them to be. You can play them on easy and run through in a vault suit with no armor and a 10mm pistol and never upgrade it, and complete the entire game, no problem. Build up big settlements, do all those things. You can crank everything up to survival. You can get ballistics or, you know, a bunch of different mods that make it a harder game, and even more so in Starfield. You know, so whatever you want out of it, and that could change from session to session as well. It's beautiful. Degenerate can be very lethal, especially on the higher settings, right? Alright, not this time. Not this time. We're still moving forward towards our objective, people, but whenever we run into a death or a crash, we take a different route. I guess that's the theme for the evening. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Do I have any? I guess I got frag grenades. We could use those. Hello? Hello?
Puppy's a wonder. Puppy wonders, puppy wonders.
Yeah, we don't want to go into Backstreet Apparel right now, but at the same time, we don't want to leave turrets and raiders around to block our retreat in case the going gets rough down here by the Charles Amphitheater, so let's go ahead and take them out. What do you guys say? I think that's the way to do it. Mo, I think they were home. I I think I ruined that for them now, but...
Turret!
Alright, we're both using the same pillar for cover, Heather.
I love it down here by the water. But the fucking raiders and muties do their best to spoil the view.
They really do. Raiders and muties suck, Heather. They're terrible, terrible people. Take that, though. Because why not? Take your drugs. Because why not? Take those smokes. Oh my goodness gracious. Heather.
Hey.
I need to avail myself of your trading capacity, my friend. And thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. Now, just ahead, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have any missiles. Okay. Heather, actually...
Hey.
Let's do it.
I'm going to give you this as well. If you happen to have any missiles on you, by all means, feel free to use them indiscriminately. That should be hilarious, especially if you hit me. But I don't think you have missiles on you, and thank God for that. So, you are welcome to carry this missile launcher, along with that lovely mini nuke launcher.
It's a shame those underground trains don't run anymore. We could avoid this mess.
Ain't it just? I'm pretty sure this guy has a missile launcher and some missiles to go along with it. Might actually be better to make a slight detour around him at this point in the game. Oh my God, Ron, you're killing me with the power ballads from the 40s here. How about my haircut's too cool to work, or, you know, something like that, buddy. I know it's random, but oh, brother. Yeah, unfortunately, that Nuka-Cola machine doesn't really provide all that good a cover against a missile launcher. But I like where your head's at. Cover is good, but I'm going to need a little bit more than cover, I think, for that particular adventure. I'm going to need a long-range rifle. And maybe a banked crit. And I have neither. Oh, it's a gunner. What do you know about that? Always hate to see guys like that down here. Hallucinogen. Lovely. Wait a minute, did we not? Oh, you know what we did not do? Oh my God, I am such an idiot. I did not listen to Jake's radio message when we were in range of it because we died after I had done that the first time. And, yeah. I think we are a shit out of luck on the old Jake thing. Well, that's just a damn shame. Well, it's a comedy of errors tonight, folks. Oh, wait.
Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your bit boy. Also, this is pre-recorded. I got some news on the comm hub. After a little tinkering, a few replaced parts, both of them first. I've still not been able to turn it on.
We might be saved.
As it turns out, too many of its cars have degraded beyond use. However, here's some good news. An acquaintance of mine did some information. Made a little discovery. Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may find a second comm hub in better condition. This message should trigger a marker update in your pinboard's map. I'll be waiting for you there by the time you hear this. This has been a pre-recorded message.
Lovely. All right. And pinga bada boom. Jake's here.
Hey, Slick.
He must have moved around the other side of the bridge a minute ago to pee or something.
Theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't lying to head.
Jake, attention, Jake. Please respond to this message.
Nice to see you getting out and about.
Well, truth be told, I kind of enjoyed our last little outing together, despite all the bullets and stuff. So, figure I'd come meet you. Anyway, as I said in my message, I've been unable to get our comm hub running. Honestly, given the state of it, I'm not surprised. Tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have seized up or just degraded over time.
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact, yeah, there is.
As a matter of fact,
If we want more
there
out of
is.
ASAMs, we need a comm hub that works.
Hey,
But
Ron,
as
welcome
it is,
in, buddy.
I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However,
You must have heard me crying
fortune
out for
has smiled
something
upon
other
us.
than a ballad.
A friend of mine discovered where we might find a second comm hub in better condition, as well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join me, I want to go check this place out.
Alrighty then. Let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. All right, lead on.
There ain't nothing red about a pre-lunch. Yes, good morning, sunshine. We've had an interesting evening. I think I died 3 times just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd come further south on the map where trouble's even easier to find. Because why mess up a perfectly good streak?
Seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff was delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too.
Not gonna do it this time.
You hear that?
Had too much of that
I
already.
don't think we're alone here. Keep your wits about you while we look around.
A search and seizure warrant? Looks like the old Vault-Tec was in a bit of trouble. Of course, they actually own the Department of Justice by that point. Everybody loves a good procedural drama, I guess. Her voice is very similar to Dolly Parton, isn't she? down, stay down. Stop hitting my dog.
Are there any more? Scared the crap out of me.
Ozzy was a legit, Dolly was a legit Ozzy Osbourne fan, turns out. So there you go. Gentlemen? Gentlemen?
Ugh, that better be the last one.
I mean, it's probably not, but if it'll make you feel better, I'll pretend that it might be.
All right. Looks like we're in the Vault Tech headquarters for the Commonwealth.
Well, that's an interesting look. What do you guys think?
That's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right
Not
place.
a synth, but often dresses like one, apparently.
Facility be having ASAM equipment delivered. Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault Tech?
Sure did.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have you heard that name somewhere before?
Yeah, at the station.
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of...
Oh my god, I love Jolene.
This seems like something we should look into.
Such a great song.
Maybe this Magnuson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it.
The dog meat, I'm gonna need you to stay out of trouble. Too many damn ghouls around here for you to act the fool. My little furry four-legged friend. Behind you, Jake.
Glad we made it through that.
Well, I'm not likely to start punching things anytime soon, but that will break down nicely. I hear the creepy fuckers moving around, man. Isn't there one more in that room? No? Ooh, telephone. Good loot. Oh shit, it's Davison. What the hell is he doing down here? God dang, man. That's
We
crazy.
win again.
Davison came all the way down the stairs for us this time. Get yourself an almost bloodied build with that. Rad powered? I guess that's not quite the same thing, but still. Yeah, Jolene is... It has been covered, and it's been covered well, but the original is something magical. You can hear every bit of emotion in her voice. It's just lovely. But Bubbles, why are you picking up all the empty bottles, man? I need purified water everywhere I go. I can't help it. We really don't need anything up here. I think we still need to come up here so Jake can play with the computer, right? Even if we got Davison's key card already. Yeah, I've never had this happen before, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the shortcut I wish it was going to be.
Hey, look there. I think we found the office.
Well, what do you know about that? Come on in. Souvenir magnet frog.
Good. We're working.
Jeez. Thanks for last night's stud.
Determined. Just give me a second. Whoa! This is some serious security. Oh, damn it. Can't crack this.
It's him and House, right?
Oh, come on.
I think that's him and House. I'll pull it out in just a second once Jake releases me from my forced conversational matrix here.
Huh. Well, I'll never. I think I discovered why Vault-Tec was so interested in ASAM equipment. If I'm reading this right,
yep, you can take it.
Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
Wow, what a douchebag.
Wow.
That's right, wow.
Wow.
Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. He must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously.
Oh no, he took it super seriously.
He really didn't take his job seriously.
He was also a genius at looking like he didn't take it very seriously.
Company
so.
Equipment.
I think it's House that's in the photo with him. We'll pull it out in just a second as soon as Jake releases us from the conversation.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm up here.
Why not?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy
look at my boy Dog Meat.
Had it sent to Olivia instead. What we came here to look for, we've already found.
That's disappointing.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should have looked into this more before dragging you down here.
Oh no, I ain't mad at you. It's disappointing that we're not going to get what we want.
But it does sound like Vault-Tec were working on something similar.
Yeah, his
maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs.
Trigger discipline too
maybe
is
it's something we can use
for absolute garbage. But that's not his fault. That's an animation issue.
I'm thinking we should take a peek down there.
He's literally got his finger on the trigger. Look at that.
We need to take an elevator. And we already know we'll need a key card for that.
As a matter of fact, I've got the key card.
Let's go take that elevator.
That's right. That's what I thought you would say. Okay, good. So miscellaneous items. We've got. Is it miscellaneous or is it a junk item? There it is. Inspect. That is Magnuson and House. Magnuson when he was an astronaut, and House when he was House. I mean, no note on the back, but it fits perfectly. All that work paid off, and it's lootable. And it doesn't go automatically into junk, which is a nice touch. Mr. Gath, thank you, sir. All right. In a way, yes. The crime-fighting duo that were, at least my headcanon, working hard to undermine Vault-Tec from within, to extend at least their own timelines, if not stop them completely from their various evil machinations and plans. So, but I think even the TV show showed us that House doesn't have any real love for Vault-Tec. Let's hope season 2 stays true to that.
Damn creepy ass squirrels.
They are creepy, aren't they, Jake?
There's gotta be something down here.
Oh, there's definitely something down here.
I'm not seeing much. How about you?
Well, there's a ghoul right here. Execution style. Oh wait, gotta grab that 8 ball.
Hold up.
Magic 8 Ball says nothing in them Robco boxes.
Hey, Walter, it's Ben. The boys upstairs have been pestering me again about that hub thing. Are you sure it didn't arrive? I tried calling Donna at Boston Direct, but she said they'd already shipped it out. Maybe it got sent to another one of our warehouses? Ah, whatever. For now, just move all the other Robco crap down to the sub-basement. It's suspicious as hell having it out in the open, and I still don't trust Magnuson. For all we know, it could be a Robco plant.
Could be. Could be.
Alright, I'll see you later at the post. You still owe me that drink.
I think we were just discussing that very potential option. Where is Heather? Oh, Heather. Oh, Heather. Did she get down somewhere along the way? No. Surely not. She's just a complete badass. That would never happen. Hi.
Hey.
I'm ready. Show me what you've got.
No, you show me what you've got. Never mind, I'll show you what I got.
Hey.
Can I do something for you?
I think you might be able to, sure.
Let's see what you have.
Here you go.
Interesting. 45 auto. That has got to be a part of that mod package that expands upon all the vanilla weapons. Okay. You can have one of those pairs of eyeglasses. You can have that leather. We'll hold on to that for now. We will take all that bone meal that we took before, but we couldn't keep because we died. And we will call it good. All right. Isn't it lovely to travel with the merchant, Dorgan? If you're still here. I know you've been traveling with Tommy for the last few days. You've seen the magic of traveling with the merchant.
Now this is more like it.
This is more like it.
Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place out. Vault-Tec really were trying to make a Robin product.
They were.
Looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D phase and just reverse engineer it. In partnership, my ass. Weird setup. What are they trying to do with these async sensors? Don't suppose you've any ideas?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAM technology. Question is, what do they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Yeah, my last full playthrough was actually a commando build character. So we will see if we build in that direction this time or not, but I'm trying to avoid it so I don't literally repeat last playthrough note for note. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it's a terrific way to build a character. I'd love to do a pistol build, but it's just not viable on survival, really. You can kind of do it, but...
Huh? What you messing with there? Well, I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a...
Commando's a lot more fun to watch in a stream, though, that's for sure, than a sniper sneaker.
They must have needed a...
I guess it depends on how you do it, and who does it, and how entertaining they make it, but it's more fast-paced anyway, more hot action.
You could construct a whole sensor.
Come on, come on! Buy my guns now! You have that
Ooh, jackpot.
flaming lance thing,
You know,
the
a machine
Neher
can't
weapon,
make
which,
something if it don't got the schematics.
let's
for
be
it.
honest, is a damn alien sniper rifle in pistol form. So, yeah, obviously.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the
Biolabs,
schematics
thank
needed
you.
to build ASAMs?
Thank you.
I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind.
I'm
And
sure
there
they
we
won't.
are. We may have to
It's a
adapt and
beautiful
substitute
weapon.
a few parts.
I love it.
But now, we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. No more scavenging for them. This is a real game changer.
Sure
Good
is.
find, Slick. But I reckon we've still not uncovered everything that's here yet. Let's keep looking around.
And more importantly, it's fun to watch you use in streams. So that's the main thing, right? If you get a modded weapon in your game, if it's fun for people to watch you use, it's really all that matters. Kind of like Ghost with his fist fighting build that he's running right now, trying to level up his fisticuffs. Unusually humorous to see enemies get taken down by right, left, uppercut.
Jake.
Yeah? Found something? Hello.
Hello.
What have we here?
Hello, baby.
Oh, well, how about that? This holotape contains data for the different ASAM variants. You know, plot types. The different things ASAMs can be programmed for. I suspect Vault-Tec planned to copy the software.
Yeah, the fisticuffs maxed out are freaking hilarious. Did you ever play that, this game like that, Raven? Did you ever do a playthrough with just fists?
Oh, hold up a second. There's more data.
I've never done it on survival or even anything close to survival, but it was one of the first playthroughs that I ever did.
Commercial?
Fallout 4.
Slick.
And
what
it
you
was
just
based on a
found?
Fudge Muppet build that they built, and I just had to do it because it looked like so much fun. And it really was. Like the stupid drop kicks that you do. You're fighting raiders and bow, boom, bow, kick them right over the side of a building. And hilarious. But I think I played that one on normal difficulty, so not sure how that would translate to survival, really. I think so.
I think so.
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build.
Oh, you have
I don't
only
think
ever
Robco
played this
ever
on
released these
survival.
days. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could figure out how to transfer new data on the
I didn't use
census,
survival on this until they
I'm
put in
fairly certain we'll
the
soon
new
have more things
survival
to
mode.
build.
I wasn't a big fan of the old one. Sounds great.
Sounds great.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking.
And here's the absolute good news. Because we chose to do this tonight, we have actually returned to the point I was at when I first started streaming the game on a regular schedule 6 or 8 weeks ago. Because right after I completed this mission, went and got Mansfield, blah, 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 blah. I think we went a little further than that, but that's when I had some pretty serious problems with the game and decided I was gonna build back into a previous gen, old gen version of the game. So with the exception of a few things here or there, we've sort of returned to that point. And I couldn't be happier about it. That early game stuff is fine and fun, but Sim Settlements really starts getting good near the end of Chapter 1 and into Chapter 2, in my opinion. So I am very much looking forward to getting past that point in this playthrough. Even before Vanilla Survival Mode, you had mods to do it? Nice. I'm in great pain.
Hey.
Let's do it.
I mean, I hate to keep dumping things off on you, Lydia, Heather, but She's like, I have had enough, sir. That is all you can give me. I can't take no more. All right, fine. Even worse. Yeah, hasn't done a damn thing for me. Dog meat.
Hey.
My boy. Dog meat, my boy. Come here, my boy. Alright, no more looting, guys. No more looting until we get somewhere where we can drop off loot. Wink, wink. Alright, just that doesn't count though. Okay? That's duct tape. So, and those are drugs. That doesn't count, clearly. We didn't mean no more looting drugs. That's obviously ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here? And what's that noise it's making?
Yeah, I don't think I ever played
All right, let's take a closer look.
Sims 2 and 3. I know I played the original Sims right around the turn of the century for a little while, but that was before I discovered that there were...
This machine's picking up some kind of radio signal.
online,
like
always going MMO type games, and I played those for 4 or 5 years.
The ASAMs in the other room.
Raiding guilds and all that kind of stuff. And then my kids got to be the age where it was time to go to school, and I suddenly had zero patience for that kind of thing. I went back to no games at all for the longest time, and then finally things like Fallout, so Skyrim.
Hey there.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
I assume you'll explain what you're talking about at some point.
So I think I missed out on a couple generations of Sims
They were
anyway.
coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
That makes sense, I suppose.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Exactly. When you shut off the power to the ASAMs, we shut off the signal. Simple deduction. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Here.
What you got there?
Here.
Technical
Hey,
documents,
Briarshade.
huh?
Nice to
You already
see
had
ya.
these?
Welcome in.
Not that I'm complaining, but is there anything you come across that you don't pick up? Well,
I mean, no.
According to these documents, this machine
I'm
is
a
Vault-Tec's attempt to
Rooster
duplicate a
Illusion,
combo.
man. I loot
I mean, it's not
everything.
exactly a good attempt, but still, I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnuson stole the hub, Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference.
Yeah?
You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
I'm listening.
We came here looking for another comm hub because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Well, I'm glad it turned out well.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes 2 of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip
Actually, I
productive would
think
be an understatement.
he proved he could park
I
a
knew
tank
working
in
with you was a
Tucson.
good idea,
It
but
just
hey,
caused no end of
I didn't
trouble
expect
for
us to do this well.
him. What can I say? Some people have just got it.
Come on.
Oh,
Don't sell
brother.
yourself short.
Thanks. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're the one who's making this
I'll
happen.
take that extra XP, please.
All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely
Oh, I got
forgot.
one-liners, Mo.
I meant to go meet up with someone.
Two-liners.
And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
Songs, soft shoes. You can do a little dance. A meeting.
A meeting? Is there a problem?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. Said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, thank you.
3 liners and
You're
a full
real
paragraph.
pal. Sweeter than a
2
baby's breath.
turntables and a microphone.
The fella you need to visit lives up in Diamond City. He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron.
The whole
Chances
shoot
are he wants to
match.
sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here, take these caps. Pay him and find out what he has to say.
Oh, we have
Most hours of the day you'll
absolutely
find him
got
in
to
his
talk
office,
to the
towards
Ron
the back of
tonight.
the city.
Before the old bubble
Not that it's
sleeps,
any of my business.
I must see
While you're in Diamond City, might be
the
a good time to follow up on any
Ron.
leads you got.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm the kid. I understand there's a detective living there. Apparently he's one of the best when it comes to tracking things down.
Thanks for the advice.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, no problem, Slick. All right, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went. Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here, that's a copy of the ASAM schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors, as long as you got the parts.
Nice.
I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway,
Brother, I am
I'll
playing
see you later.
survival. I am
Good
not
luck out
running
there.
all the way back to Sanctuary and then running all the way back to Diamond City. That is borderline psychotic. No way. We're definitely going straight to Diamond City. There is no question. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Hey.
Hey.
I know. Give me that, and I'll give you this. There you go. Who's a good Xeno puppy? You are.
Oh,
all right.
Still here, I see. Actually, you got a minute. There's something I've been thinking about.
Oh, all right. Wait, hold on. If I got a minute, there's something you've been thinking about?
Hi.
Oh, still here, I see. Actually, if you've got a minute, there's something I've been thinking about.
All right. Let's hear it.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, this Magnuson guy. Just what was going on there? I mean, clearly he
God,
had
I don't
no
think I've
interest in
ever
helping
heard this
Baltimore.
line.
And just what was he doing?
I've
with all the
always
supplies
ran
he was
straight
stealing?
out. I didn't play with
Like
the teddy
Commonwealth.
bears.
Why'd he send that to Olivia? I find it hard to believe Vault-Tec didn't notice that. Did they have their heads in the sand? Or did they just not care? Doesn't any of it strike you as kind of weird?
I'm sure he had his reasons, though, right?
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Yeah, I guess. I suppose we'll never know what those reasons were.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, well.
There's
Anyway,
3
you've
chapters to
got
this
things
story
do,
now,
and
sir.
I'm just distracting you. I won't keep you any longer. But thanks for listening. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually heard that line, because I always kind of run straight for the door. Awesome. I mean, it doesn't really lead anywhere. Bamboozler says, oh yeah, I missed the Kool-Aid Man. Hell yeah, the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Kind of maybe where some of the inspiration from the Ron came from, actually, now that I think about it.
Yes.
Little Diana Ross and the Supremes for you, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. Oh, thanks, Dorgan. God, all those is that axes? What is animated over there on my Twitch page right now? I'm trying to see hearts and... I'm not trying to look at it. My eyes are going to cross, and I'm going to get them stuck in that position, just like Grandma always warned me would happen, and then where will I be? Up some kind of creek without a paddle, that's for sure. The hearts I understand. They look like battle axes. Hype battle axes. Nice, buddy. I sure appreciate you guys. You are the best. And I watched Briar play Starfield the other night. And she was fantastic, so. Knows her stuff. Showed off a couple of, oh God. No. We don't want that kind of beef. We don't want or need that kind of beef. Heather? Oh, you're alright. Okay. Well, she should have a mod I'm going to replace Revelations with. I wrote it down the other day, but it's on a different notepad than the one I have out when I do Fallout, so. But, yeah, it's really cool when it makes the temples a bit harder. But doesn't necessarily replace your need for going there. It's really cool. And it works with the Apotheosis, which I cannot live without, to be perfectly honest with you, so. That's not going to do me any good right now. I'll take that extra 5% in that, since we appear to be using quite a bit of that in this particular playthrough. We definitely need some type of... You know what? That's it right there. There we go.
We played? We what?
Now I just gotta heal my dog. Poor baby. Sorry about that, buddy. But way to tank that. I appreciate you. Alright, now we gotta go see the Ron before we die. Briarshade says, I did find another standalone mod that makes anomalies inside the temple stay put for a bit longer. Doesn't interfere with the encounters. Okay, cool. But hardly ever watch there. Just don't understand most of what's going on. Oh, Raven. I follow a few folks there for support. I guess you're talking about Twitch, right, Raven? Yeah, I have both. I think largely because when I first started actually watching streamers, one of the first persons that I watched was on Twitch. They weren't on YouTube. So I have both. And, you know, it's a terrific value. The only thing with Twitch that sometimes I find a little bit overwhelming, and Thorgan loves to do it to me just to kind of needle me a little bit, but like all the different emotes and like hype trains and all the stuff that you'll see on, you know, some of the medium to large size streamers going on, that kind of stuff, sometimes makes it really hard to follow like the chat, as opposed to YouTube, which is, generally speaking, it can go fast, but it's not usually, you know, kind of that colorful and that vibrant, that animated, I guess. So, but there's nothing wrong with it, and it's definitely the communities over there get real active with that stuff. So, and it can be a lot of fun. And when I started doing this a couple months ago, I had the ability to multi-stream to both Twitch and YouTube, and so I just did. It just seemed like, why not? If you can, you know, go ahead and do it. So, man, I am so turned around. Eleonora's streams are usually more active over there. I haven't watched Ellie. Well, I watched her partially during the charity stream, but it's been a year or two since I watched her on a regular basis, and I'm not really sure why. I think she was doing a lot of 76 at one point, and I was in one of my I'm not in the mood for 76 kind of things, and so I started watching other stuff and just kind of lost track. But Eleonora is the GOAT. And some of the best homes and clothing mods, outfit stuff in Skyrim and Fallout for sure. Thorgan says, when I was more active on Twitch, I used to get hit with a lot of emotes and alerts, and it really made keeping up with the chat super hard. Yeah, it definitely adds like a layer, which is, I mean, I don't want to whine about it or anything, but you know, as I've gotten more into middle age, I have to wear reading glasses and stuff. You know what I mean? And so it's harder to follow stuff that has a lot of colors and flashing, animated, spinning things sometimes. My eyes just kind of glaze and cross in a way that they didn't do so much when I was 25 and had 20/20 vision.
You can't open
you know?
the gate. Stop playing around.
I still enjoy it. I just
out in the open here for crying out loud.
Twitch
I
makes
got
me
orders
feel
not to let you in, Piper.
old sometimes.
Sorry, I'm just doing my job.
Whereas
Ooh,
generally
just doing
speaking,
your job, protecting
YouTube
Diane
doesn't,
City
or in
and
a way
keeping
that
me out,
YouTube
is that
doesn't,
it?
I guess.
Oh,
So.
look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper, saying that article you wrote was all lies.
And like my friend Kat only streams on Twitch, so when I want to watch Kat, I have to go over to Twitch.
You open the gate right now, Danny Sullivan.
Cat
I live
Pants
here.
13.
You can't just lock me out.
Terrific streamer and friend of mine, so been watching her for a couple of years. She's great.
You want
Mostly
me
does
to
Fallout
see
76 or playthroughs of Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. Definitely a Fallout scrimmer for sure. Yeah, I just got here, but you know what?
I just got here.
Why
but
not?
Yeah.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
But you kind of turned me on to the idea of tuning
You
back
hear that,
into
Danny?
Bolt kind of at the
You
same
gonna
time.
open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be
I
the
used
one
to do that for
talking to
Renfail all the
crazy
time
Myrna
too
about
when he was
losing out
first
on all
building
the
his Twitch
supplies?
side of his thing.
Jeez,
But for a
alright.
while I kind of lost touch with that, and I just went over there whenever I get a Discord
Give me a minute.
notification for somebody that was only on Twitch. But
Better head inside quick
I
before
started
Danny
doing it when
catches
you
on the
started
bluff.
streaming to Bolt again. And that's how I found Briarshade. I think it was Sunday night. Briarshade came in, and I was just closing down the stream. And they followed me, I followed her back, and I flipped on Twitch yesterday or the day before, and she was streaming, so I went over to watch and spent a couple hours over there. She was a terrific Starfield streamer, for sure. Knows more about the game than I do, that's for sure. So, had a good time. It's a fun place. It's just sometimes highly animated. Sure, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Piper does have that lowest lane kind of thing going, for sure.
That's classic Piper. Lots of talking, lots of lying, and if you spend enough time with
And
her,
Heather
there'll
hates
be
her
a lot
guts.
of prying. She's a pain in the ass.
They are definitely not two
Who let
peas
you
in a
back
pod.
inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing
But I'll let you guys in on a little secret that I find just freaking adorable.
I'll have that printer
Normally you would have to wait all the way till the end of the playthrough to know this tiny little detail, but it doesn't really spoil much.
Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news?
If you-
Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Play with Heather the whole game. She loosens up considerably from her attitude towards a lot of things, the way she was when you first met her, as epitomized by her clenched fists when you first meet her, relaxing into open palms and kind of, you know, more of a relaxed body posture and stuff. But even her opinion about some of the members of the Commonwealth changes over time in such a way as to where she actually goes to one of those people and apologizes and asks if we can start over and try to be friends. And it's so genuine when she does it. I just love Lava for putting that in. It's such like a human and grown-up thing that you normally don't see in a video game. And it's one of my favorite little tiny details about Heather. So, always believed in freedom of the press, which I'd be kind of a weird former journalist and editor, I guess, if I didn't.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material.
Oh my God, really,
Welcome
brother?
to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe,
I'm not going to take that away from you.
A fine place to come.
You know, I can't.
Spend your money.
But I can tell you that I had a good time in your
Don't
stream,
let this
and I thought you
muckraker
seemed
tell you
confident
otherwise,
and
all right?
well-informed and knowledgeable. And I thought that was really cool. So, I can tell you that I had a massive... I tried streaming last year, and I only did like one stream every few weeks here and there, just trying things out. And I was trying definitely too hard to be something that would appeal to like my sons, 24 and 27. Kind of memey, kind of snarky. I was definitely trying to play like a radio character and not just be myself, And I dreaded it. And when I was done, I felt more tired and more worn out and less enthusiastic about it than when I started. And it didn't work. And I had the imposter syndrome big time. But something happened recently with a good friend of mine. He stopped drinking after many, many years. And I was super proud of him. And he started doing other creative things. And I'm still super, super proud of him. Greatly admire him. And it made me want to try again. And I promised myself that I would try to put that imposter syndrome stuff away where it belongs as much as possible. Let it drive me like the butterflies before going on stage in a rock band, but not let it control me. And
this hasn't been the
to
friendliest
whatever
welcome.
extent I've been able to
Get
do
you there,
that,
McDonough.
I can
Guess
tell
not
you that
everyone
I
gets
look
one over
forward
that
to
sharp
streaming.
smile.
I'm sad on my
No.
2 nights a week that I don't
Was
stream.
there anything particular you
I
came
make
to
up
our
for that
city
by
for?
jumping in with friends and watching their streams and doing that kind of thing. But I get done streaming and I'm super energized and I have a hard time going to bed and then waking up in the morning and going out and driving Uber. And I you got to do what you got to do, but I have a hard time falling asleep because I find it energizing. And I think that you're right there. So keep doing what you're doing. It's mostly a mindset thing. Like I said, last year, I hated streaming. Every time I did it, I hated it even more because I felt like such a fraud.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, Sean. He's less
We
than
try
a
to
year
be a
old.
little entertaining over here and a little
Wait,
bit rock and roll,
your
but we
son
can
has-
be a touch bit sappy. I think
You
that
hear
comes
that,
from being
McDonough?
a full-grown
What's Diamond City Security doing to
dad
help this man,
and
huh?
father to 2 adult
This isn't the first
sons and a
missing
couple
persons
of little
report that comes through
dogs.
here, and now we have an infant who's been taken.
I'm trying to
Don't
rate
listen
it
to
in
her.
for the rest
Well,
of the stream.
I'm afraid that our
But,
security team can't follow everything.
I think you're terrific.
through.
So thanks for
Confident
coming and
that you
watching
can
me
find
tonight.
help
That's
here.
an
Diamond
honor, and
City
I
has
appreciate
every
that.
conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens
And
can
I learned
surely
a ton
find
about
the time
Starfield that I didn't even know from you the other day, so thank you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a
You're welcome,
detective
Raven.
of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
Thank you, Mo.
This is ridiculous. Diamond
I think
City
you're the
Security
best,
can't
so-
spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough.
I sure appreciate
What's
that.
the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this,
Yeah,
Piper.
what's the
From
real
now on,
reason?
consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Hot diggity damn. I think Lois Lane is on the case, Mo. Ghost Rider, Hearts on Fire. I'm not gonna lie. Xenomaster has made my enjoyment of Starfield, and I often get like a pang of guilt because I am such a Sim Settlements 2 simp. You know, really, I mean, like, I've been playing Sim Settlements 2 for so long and enjoy everything about it, and I want to be exactly that way with Watchtower and McLaren's, and I am. I love those. You know, they make me crazy sometimes, but so does Sim Settlements 2. But Xenomaster is the thing that hooks me and makes each time I play, whether it's off stream or on stream.
Noodles.
And I play Starfield off stream. I don't play Fallout off stream because it's too hard to run 2 different characters. With Sim Settlements 2's 150 hours, man. You know, so. She's our Nancy Drew, exactly. My God, what is... Oh, I must be really tired because I've only had like an hour nap. Oh, that's just too damn bad. I'm gonna drink some water. And we'll go talk to the Ron. And we'll find a nice stopping point shortly after that. Not gonna go super late tonight, just because I gotta crunch some work in, the video I'm working on, and start streaming at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, because tomorrow's the Dune Day that we start early and end earlier, so.
Piper, you're back.
Properly fed. Alright, I think that's gonna be alright. We're gonna survive long enough to talk to the Ron anyway. But boy, we've got a big old red bar, don't we?
I really must confess.
Thorgan says it's a whole ass vibe.
Singing my song.
For several, I could care less what you're streaming. I'm here for the person, not the game. Yeah, generally speaking, that's the way I feel. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I totally get that. I mean, I'm glad you love many of the same things that I do. You know, that makes lots of things in common to talk about, right? But
that is on everyone's mind.
I just find people I vibe with that tend to be drawn towards that. Sometimes I'm really lucky and I get to watch them grow and really blossom into like amazing, funny creators. Like my buddy Redvale. You know, he's gone from
the wall.
Shit, I don't know. Just under 10,000 subscribers to 55 or so over the last 3 or 4 years. And that's fun to watch, man. I've played games with him. We've done D&D campaigns, well, D&D type campaigns, Starfinder, on his channel years ago when he was still doing that kind of stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 runs, you know.
We will not betray this sacred trust.
You just gravitate towards the people you gravitate towards, I guess, right, Bam?
Very carefully. I am not
Bam's in our Dune Guild, so, you know.
I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets.
Yeah.
Who was born in a shack just down the waterfront.
Agreed, Thorgan. For sure.
And I will not
100%.
abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
Yeah, this guy's so full of it.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Now you better answer if you want to keep those teeth.
Oh, brother. What's with the attitude?
What's with the attitude?
Typical wastelander. Not showing respect where it's due.
Will you just leave them alone? We're not meant to start trouble with the locals.
Thank you, Raven. Thank you for being here.
Well,
thank you for doing the streams you do.
We're looking for.
It's a
doesn't even
fun little
match the
community that we're
description.
building up.
Now come on.
On a bunch
let's
of
get
people's
going.
channels, and I love
we got
that.
work to do.
I'm not interested in playing some kind of rock and roll ego trip. Trust me, I did that in my early 20s.
See your face again.
no intention of ever going back to that place. It wasn't all that, trust me. Music's fun. The rest of it, I could toss it. I had more fun doing the EDU beat as a newspaper reporter or being a science and EDU editor than I ever had being a phony little fake rock star in Hollywood. So
another new client. Don't be shy now. No need to stay in the waiting room. Come sit your hips down.
the song is perfect for the mood, right, guys?
How about some pie? Oh, yeah!
Oh, big shout out to the Dark Star peeps.
The kind that says, don't start trouble with me unless you're cruising for a bruising. I can tell you're a guy with his head on straight. The smart, sophisticated type who really understands the way of things.
Well, you know what? It's nice to meet a friendly face.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You don't get just a friendly face, my friend. You get the whole package deal. The face, the talent, the unrivaled resourcefulness. You get the Ron!
I love him so much. Oh my god, he's so great. I need to ask you something.
Ask away. Although I can't chat for too long, I'm expecting... Say... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling you were sent here by Jake.
Well, all the kudos you get nowadays, Ghost. I don't know what happened before, because I wasn't there for it, but it's well-deserved, man. Your mod is the most, as the kids would have said back in the Fallout days. It's just terrific, so well-deserved, my friend. And you're fun to hang out with. And you're always supportive of other people, too, which is dynamite in a creative person. So, big ups. That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
When you're right, baby! And 9 times out of 10, the Ron is usually right. Gotta say, I'm surprised to see Jake partner up with someone. Always struck me as the lone
Speaking
wolf
of which,
kinda
Larry
guy,
Burns,
you know?
Shadow Weaver,
But any friend of Jake's
who
is
did
a friend of the Ron's.
some of the decorations for some of the habs in your ship. Watched the video the other day that I did the walkthrough, and definitely going to watch the one that comes out on Friday with the dedicated to your ship video.
Tell you the info instead.
But
for a price.
Thought you had a really cool ship.
All, I'm running a
so I don't know if you saw
here.
that comment. Yeah, one of the decorators that did those, like the bedroom and stuff with the fireplaces and everything, Shadow Weaver, was hip with it. So I thought that was cool. I play Dune with Shadow Weaver sometimes, so. And a little sister citizen. Yeah, cool bunch of people, man. And the communities all like overlap sometimes. It's very cool.
You've got my attention. Let's hear it.
As Jake tells it, you and he are building up settlements together. Now, that's
Gumdrop
cool
the
and
Terror
all,
more.
But he's off the gas for a second. Have you stopped to think
And
about
so
the
pretty
people
and
joining
colorful,
those
too.
settlements? After all, it's the people that make a town. And surely you want the best and brightest, right?
Of course.
But you can't always tell who's hip just by looking. Or can you? You ever heard of a vigor tester? It's a kind of science machine cooked up by pre-war nerds. It can measure a person's attributes. Use it to scan someone, and it can tell if they're as strong as a deathclaw or as weak as a kitten, smart as an AI or as dumb as a mutant. Pretty rad. A useful device, especially for some cool cat wanting to find the cream of the crop.
roach named Love Bug.
Just so happens
I
the
love
Ron
it.
knows where to find one of these vigor testers. And I'm willing to tell you where it is.
I got it, Jeremy.
However, there is a small matter of payment for this information.
Who came from the Red
300
Mile,
caps.
which is terrific, because
Sound fair?
Tommy talks about that specifically. I've got an Ashta named Arcane, whose color like he's carved out of jade, and right now he's still my favorite of the ones I have on my current run. And he's named after our friend Arcane here. I had a Thorgan who was a siren, but I need to get that again this run. Let's see. on, you're a businessman, right? You can do better.
You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Ain't no one who can say the Ron don't know how to business. Let's say 250 caps. You sly cat.
You know what? Sure, here you go, buddy.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like
First
busting
things
this guy's
first,
balls.
take
I
this
like him too
folder.
much.
That's all the info the Ron could dig up on the Vigor test.
He's fun and he's got a heart of gold.
Now, according to the Ron's records, last known location of the tester was Vault 81. But dig this. That vault's still active. Still has residents inside. So, common courtesy says you knock first. If you can get inside, ask someone in charge about the tester. If it's still there, chances are they'd know. On a side note, if you're looking for able settlers, I got a few leads you might be interested in. Here, this info's on the house.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Ask, and you shall receive. Oh, yeah! Since it appears Jake is busy, I suggest pursuing the Vigor tester yourself. If you don't know where Vault 81 is, it's near the old Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Just look for all the water. You can't miss it.
Well, awesome possum. Are you interested in coming to work for me? Yeah. I'd love to set up a shop for Rob, but I know he says no.
You interested in coming to work for me? I have a good spot you can set up shop.
And leave my cool
Next
ass
to my
house broker
donut shop,
gig.
Ron.
No way.
Come
If
on.
information is power, then I'm the most affluent man in the Commonwealth.
Mr. The
And,
Ron.
no offense, but working for someone would really cramp that image. Oh, yeah!
Thanks for your help.
the help,
You
man.
are more than welcome.
It never
And
works, but I always
remember,
ask.
If you got information to buy or information
Just because
to sell,
having him walking around
then
your
you come
settlement
see
doing
the
that,
coolest
oh
cat in the
yeah,
Commonwealth.
would just be the
Hurrah!
best. All right. Well, I tell you what. You know what I have never done, because I didn't know until the other day that it was even optional for me to do it, is raid out to somebody on Twitch. And I've heard both Dorgan and Breyer ask directly in their chat, hey, who should we raid out to? So I definitely think we should do that. I don't know why I would not do that. And then Ghost, are you still streaming over on your YouTube channel? If you're still there, my friend. When I restarted my computer, when it crashed, I had to drop my other channels, so let's see what we got going here. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to raid out somewhere, I guess, because I've never done that before, and that'll be fun. Show some love, and I'm going to wrap up the stream for tonight. I had a fantastic time, each and every one of you that came in. I'm not even going to go try to go through all the names. You know, we've been talking the whole time. You know exactly what I'm talking about and how I feel about the whole thing, but how in the hell do I raid out? There's a level of complication to this whole Twitch thing I never knew I signed up for. Okay. Go to channel manager, maybe? Channel dashboard. No? I don't know. Stream manager? Oh, everything's icons. How am I supposed to know what those mean? Anyway, good night, all. I adore you all. Stay curious. Keep trying to learn new things, even if you can't quite figure it out the first try. And be decent to each other, because it's awesome. And I believe in us. So, it's been a fun time. Bam, Mo, Ghost, Synthetic, Raven, Dorgan, Mo, all of you lovely people going all the way back. Larry, look at that, I can scroll now. Wow, I guess restarting my computer really helped. in this particular case. Anyway, I adore you guys. I will figure out this sharing and rating out thing, I guess, sometime in the next couple days so that I can be a little better at this and I don't hold you up too much. But you guys have a terrific night. Thanks for being here. This has been Sim Settlements 2 and Fallout 4. Bubbles out. Hey, Ram. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Good to see you, man.